14 Hygeia Parade here in Ringwood North on behalf of both the vendors and also our agents here at Ray White. Welcome to each and every one of you here today. For those who are yet to bid at an online auction, don't worry, we will step you through the process today. And I know that Lee Morris, who's been our marketing agent leading up to today's auction, has been providing you with a lot of assistance during this week as we pivot towards an online auction here this evening. Daryl Wickham also assisting in the background. You've seen him type in a lovely message into the chat, and that gives you some great intelligence into how the auction runs here this evening. Buyers, there are indeed two ways of participating in the auction here today. You can either unmute your microphone and yell out your bid, or you can simply type the offer into the chat, and the suggestions there from Daryl just make it easy for us to interpret your bid here this evening. So you can see Lee's number is in the chat box there. If you do have any questions in relation to the bidding process, don't hesitate to reach out to Lee. And also my fellow director, Peter Messia, has, I know, introduced himself to a couple of you via the phone this evening and is available for assisting you with your bidding here today. We are bidding online tonight, 1 at 14 Hygeia Parade in Ringwood North. The successful bidder required to bring forward a deposit equaling 10% of the price that they bid and buy for. We can accept $20,000 of that deposit this evening. The balance of the 10% due on Monday, either by transfer or bank cheque. And the vendors offering a vacant possession of the property no sooner than the 29th of October this year and no later than Christmas Day. So there's an opportunity there, just over 30 days, no sooner than the 29th of October and just under 90 days, making sure that we do have a settlement here in 2021. You're bidding for the property, including all the fittings and fixtures as inspected, as pointed out through from Lee throughout the campaign. There's been some work done at the property without a building permit or without a permit from the council. That has been covered off by a Section 137B and owner builder report that has been provided, and we do, of course, make these transparent announcements prior to your bidding here today. You'll be bidding this evening in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for your inspection. Before the start of today's auction, those auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after it has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The auction rules prohibit false bids and prohibit major disruptions by bidders and prohibit bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provide fines for this conduct. Our vendors have reserved prices. The auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request, and the law permits vendor bids. The words I use to indicate I make a bid on behalf of the vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are your bidding terms and conditions. Very shortly, once the auction gets underway, you will see the numbers, the bidding numbers. They'll be overlaid. You can currently see the images, the beautiful renovated property that we're bringing to you tonight. You will see the numbers being overlaid there. That will keep up with the current bid and will give you an opportunity to keep an eye on what's happening. Of course, keep an eye on the chat because that often has details of the bidding here. A couple of things to point out. For those that use Google Hangouts on a regular basis, the raise hand function is not operational for the auction here tonight. So if you do want to bid, you need to bid through the chat or by unmuting your microphone, turning on your camera and yelling out your bid here this evening. If we get to a point where we are on the market tonight, then you'll see the letters and the numbers that are overlaid on the screen. They will turn from white to green, and that means that we sell away from that point to the highest bidder here this evening. I will give each and every buyer plenty of opportunity to get your bid in, but I would just ask one courtesy. If you have finished bidding and we've reached a limit for you here tonight, if you can simply just type in out into the chat. That means that we're all sure whether you've finished your bidding or whether you haven't, and that will give you the opportunity, I guess, to know that you've had a chance to get your last bid in. We don't want to have a situation where we're not having any communication with you and we're unsure whether you're still connected to the call. We want to make sure that each buyer has that perfect opportunity to buy. And why wouldn't you be excited, ladies and gentlemen? All of the Ringwood amenities close by, whether it be the Ringwood Heights Primary, Norwood Secondary, Eastland, Eastlink, all of those amenities are close by, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm sure it's the renovated property, it's the updated home, it's the easy to get excited about investment or first property, or simply downsizing and want to maintain a practical plan, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 car accommodation for you, tucked nice and quietly at the rear of the complex. And as I said, a stone's throw from everything that the area has to offer. Split system, heating and cooling. You can see from the photos of the home, it is a gem just to move in and to start to enjoy, buyers. You've logged in tonight. You've logged in with one purpose, and that is to purchase real estate. Here is your opportunity now. An opening bidder offer to start. We're in your hands, buyers. 114 Hygeia Parade. Here in Ringwood North, ladies and gentlemen, an offer will be to get us underway. In your hands for an offer or bid to start. Don't mind the offer to get us underway here today, buyers. We have had a marketed range of 650 to 690. I'm happy to start a little lower than that if that helps you to get enthusiastic about the option here tonight. What do we say? Opening bidder offer to start, buyers. Where do we start? Where do we go here this evening? Don't mind the offer. You yell it out or type it into the chat. DS, welcome to you at $600,000. Opening bid and follow the instructions beautifully with the 600K in the chat there. And there it is, like clockwork. Daryl entering the bids in the background there. At $600,000, the offer there at 6 to start. At 6, we've got, let's go on a $20,000 rise from there. At $600,000, make it 620 on top anywhere now in the channel live if you like. At 600, the call, can we say 20 now? At 6, the call, can we say 620 in the rise, buyers? At $600,000, bidders and buyers, your opportunity to bid and to state your intentions and to get involved in the auction here and now. At $600,000, the call, can we say 20 in the rise? At 6, the call, is that our best? Surely not. At $600,000, don't miss the opportunity tonight. At $600,000, you've got an opportunity to purchase, to buy your Saturdays back. At $600,000 here and now, buyers. At 6, the call, can we say 20 on top? At 6, the call is said 20 in the rise now. At $600,000, I can see multiple parties logged into the auction here tonight. At $600,000, about 20 people logged in and watching. I know 8 or 9 registrations for tonight's auction. At 600, the call, can we see 20 in the rise anywhere now? Or are we all done? And finished, surely not at 600,000. Once. At $600,000, buyers, Tram, welcome to you there at $620,000 and DS back to you at 40 if you like. At 620, we've got competition now, buyers. It's there in the form of 2. Of course, more welcome. Like a good horse race, you need more than 2 for a spectacle, buyers, and your opportunity now. At 620, can we say 40 on top? At 620, DS back to you, or indeed anyone else now. At $620,000, make it 40 in the rise. At $620,000, make it 40 on top anywhere, buyers. At $620,000, is that our best bid tonight at 620? Looking at 20 in the rise anywhere now. 640 DS, welcome back there. At 640 and Tram, same to you at 60 if you like. At 640, call it 60 now. At 640, do we say 60 on top? At 640 at 60 now, Tram back in the lead there. At 640, went to 60 just like that. At $660,000, seeing an update on the screen now. At 660's the bid at 80 now, DS. At $680,000, call it 7 in the rise. At 680, we've got 7. Would you like it now? 680 is the bid. Round it up and away we go. Can we call it 700 even money, buyers? $680,000, Tram, the bidding's against you. Just 2 in the auction at this stage. Of course, more welcome. At $680,000, what do we say, ladies and gentlemen? At $680,000, we see you back in for 20. In fact, I'll take 10 if that helps. At $680,000, Tram, make it 90. What do you say there? At 680, what do we say now? At 90 for 10. At 680, can we call it back and invite you in again? At $680,000, make it 90. At 690, just like that. At 7, can we say DS now? At 690, bidders and buyers. At $690,000, call it 7. What do we say? At 690 is the call, back with you, Tram, now in the lead. At $690,000, what do we say, DS? Is it 10 now? At 690, are we all done? We haven't finished here this evening, buyers, at $690,000 lead. Maybe some instructions, if you wouldn't mind, from the vendors. At $690,000, welcome you back in for 10 on top, DS, if you like. At $690,000 is the lead there at 90. At 690, can we call it 7 even money? At $690,000, is that our best? Are we all finished here tonight? At $690,000. We'll call away once at 690. Second call at $690,000. Just waiting for Lee to update us with some instructions in the chat. At $690,000, buyers calling third and final time. Looking for that $10,000 rise. In fact, I'll make your life even easier, buyers. I'll take 5 if that helps. At $690, the call to DS or to any of the other bidders logged in today. At $690,000 for 5 or a bit on top. At $690,000 there. At $690 is the call. At $690 is the offer there. Do we say 5? At $690,000 bidders and buyers, do we say 5 on top? At $690,000, is that our best bid? At $690, are we all done and finished here this evening? We call it 3 times. At $690,000 once. Tram is in the box seat there. Highest bid at $690. We've had some great competition from DS at this point. At $690,000. We'll call it away second time now at $690,000 in the call. At $690, looking for 5 or better bid here this evening. At $690,000, ladies and gentlemen. Are we all done and finished here? Third and final call. All done and finished here tonight at $690,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will ask for your patience for just one moment. I'll seek some instructions from Lee and from the vendors, and I'll be back in just a minute or so. Thank you. Thank you so much for your patience here this evening. Back with you live now, Tram. We've submitted your bid to the vendors and to DS for your knowledge as well. We are very pleased to announce we have reached an acceptable price here this evening, which means we are on the market. You'll see those numbers on the screen turn to green, just like that. And from this point on, buyers, we sell away to our highest bidder this evening. If you've just joined the auction, throughout that break, I'll point out that you can bid either through the chat or you can unmute your microphone, turn your camera on, and yell out your bid here this evening, buyers. But it's over to you now to determine to whom we sell for and for how much now. At $690,000, Tram's in the lead. And if I can just get you to confirm from each bid from this point on, if you can just confirm your paddle number or your bidding registration number, that will assist us with putting contracts together immediately after the auction. At $690,000, buyers, here is your opportunity. If we don't see a better bid, then Tram walks away with a signed contract today at $690,000, buyers. Throw it over to you for your bidding competition from here. At $690 is the call. $5,000 on the auction now. At $690 is the call. Is that our best bid here tonight? You'll have 3 calls. That's your fair warning to get your bid in here tonight, buyers. If you've been sitting back and waiting for the opportunity to wait for it to be on the market, well, that's here and now. At $690,000, 2 spirited bidders got us to this point. Who will take away the signed contract tonight? At $690,000, buyers, away you go now at $690, the call, round it up and away we go. I'm happy even in 2.5 or $1,000 bid from there. At $690, want to make sure that everyone gets involved and has a chance. At $690,000 now, Tram's in the lead. At $690, the call, well call away first time. At $690,000, DS, are you still in the auction? Are you still with us tonight at $690,000? As I said, $1,000 or better bid will keep you in the auction tonight at $690,000. Second time now at $690,000, buyers. Don't miss the opportunity here this evening at $690. If we don't see a further offer, as I've said, Tram walks away tonight with that signed contracted sale. As I said in my preamble, DS, if you wouldn't mind confirming, are you in? Are you out here this evening? I know we've had a small break in the auction, an opportunity for everyone to gather their thoughts again at $690,000, but we'll call it through for the benefit of all one last time at $690,000. Is there $1,000 or better bid anywhere now? At $690,000, first call. To Darren and the team behind the scenes, if you wouldn't mind reaching out to DS and just confirming, have we got the best offer there today at $690,000? As I said, I want to make sure that each and every one of you has the best chance to buy tonight at $690,000. If you've just joined, we are on the market and selling away. $1,000 or better bid will get you in the lead and will give yourself a chance to buy tonight at $690,000. I can just see DS has left the meeting. I assume that there is no further bid there unless I get told otherwise very soon. At $690,000, buyers, are we all done? At $690,000, once in the call. At $690,000, looking for $1,000 or better bid. Second time now. At $690,000, I've said $1,000 or better bid. We'll keep you in the competition here today, ladies and gentlemen. If you've tuned in to watch our auction here tonight and waiting for that chance to swoop in and buy at the last minute, at $690,000, I can't be any clearer than the fact that we sell away from this point on to our highest bidder here this evening at $690,000. That's currently Tram in the lead at $690,000. 3 last calls and then we sell away. Gavel's going up. We sell away if there is no better bid on the first call at $690,000 now. Second time at $690,000. $1,000 or better bid at $690,000, buyers. Here it goes then for the third and final call. We sell away. I can't accept late bids or offers. If you are here to purchase, you need to make yourself known now. Or we sell away at $690,000. Last chance, 690,000. Just allow for any delays in your technology if you're thinking of pressing the button at the last minute. That last minute has arrived. Bidders and buyers for the first, second, third and final time. All done at $690,000. We sell away in favour of Tram at 690. We are selling. We are sold, and congratulations. Well purchased here tonight to Tram, to DS, and those that were also participating in the auction here this evening. Thank you so much for attending. I'm sure that we'll be in contact with you to see if we can introduce you to other opportunities in the market. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Ray White Vendors, stay safe and have a fantastic weekend.